Good evening, everybody. Welcome to my slightly belated evening live feed. Good evening, everyone. So slightly late. This evening is all about tapping for energy. And I was really knackered. And I had a bath. And then I was meditating. And then I fell asleep in the middle of my meditation. And now I've just woken up. So I'm here, energized and ready to go. Good evening, everybody. Thank you for joining me. Tonight, she says, tonight. Give me everything tonight. Right, we are going to be doing some tapping for energy, which is definitely something that I could do with right now. So this is hello from Connecticut. Hello, good evening, good evening. What are we doing here? Hello, everyone. Hello, everybody. Hello, thank you for joining me this evening. Very simple feed tonight on the Katie half hour, on the Hayo'u half hour here at 6, sometimes less, sometimes more. But sometimes we forget like the really basic things, especially here at Hayo'u, because we get so wrapped up with your health and all the amazing things all the advice we can give you, that we forget the basics. So we thought tonight that we would indeed go back to basics, going back to my roots, yeah. And we're going back to the tapper. We're going back to the original function as to why every single person in the whole wide world needs a tapper. Because in my opinion, having been in clinic for 20 years, I can assure you that most people are absolutely bloody knackered. Myself included half the time, okay? We all burn the candle at both ends. We have loads of things going on in our lives. All of us have so much to do. Hello from Birmingham, you're loving your tapper. I'm so happy. If anybody loves their tapper, do send a heart through right now, because I love my tapper. I'd heart it myself if I could. So you've got your tapper today, great. Well, then I'm going to show you how to use it, okay? Because it is genuinely the best thing. I'd like to say it's the best thing since sliced bread, but sliced bread's really rubbish. It's the best thing. It's the best thing since gua sha. Yay, everyone loves their tappers. I like to teach the world to tap in perfect harmony. Right, we're going to do a bit of Hayo'u tapping for energy tonight. Now, why does this work? Because this very lightweight piece of kit, the best time to use, there's two best times to use it, okay? First thing in the morning for energy, and then last thing at night for relaxation. And they work in different ways. Same technique, but it's just different pressure, okay? Loads of people loving their tappers. Yay, I'm so glad. Right, I'm so pleased. Loads of them just ordered, or they've just arrived. This is fantastic. This is the most amazing piece of kit. Does not need batteries, does not need plastic, does not need charging, is very lightweight. Ooh, I was obviously not a cheerleader. It's very lightweight. See if I can do it. It's very lightweight. Ah, there, did it. Yay! It's very lightweight, which means anyone can use it. And because it's long, it means you can reach things like your toes and your lower legs if you're pregnant or you have back pain. It is light. So if you are elderly or you're not feeling too good, it's quite easy to hold. It's 160 grams, okay? It's very, very, very light, but it's strong. So if you're very powerful, you can really whack yourself with it. Look, you can properly whack yourself with it, or you can go very lightly with it, okay? You can even use it on your face. Yes, you can, folks. It's really nice. Very nice here. Really nice, just tapping that little bit of the head just there for relaxation. But I'm jumping ahead of myself, guys, because today's feed is not about tapping for relaxation. It's tapping for energy. So let's start with energy, and then I'll go on to relaxation. Go on, I'll do both. Okay, so the thing is that just by tapping the body, if you have your tapper, just go and grab it and use it. If you don't have a tapper, just use a loosely clenched fist. It's not as good, but it's not bad. Okay, and given that it's free, it's a good start. Okay, and just tap the chest and the inside of the arm. Okay, always focus on the soft joints as you're tapping down. Tapping the inside of the arm or any the arm is very good for the long bones, which is where you produce stem cells. It's good for relaxation. It's good for energy. It's getting the cells moving. It's waking them up. It's getting them energized. Because when the energy starts to go flat, it's because the energy in the cells just kind of going. Because we're knackered and we're not moving and we're not breathing and we're stressed. The minute you start tapping, they go woo like this and they wake up. You're just charging them up. And then normally what happens when you tap is that you inevitably breathe. You go ooh, like that. Now how about we smile? How about we actually smile to ourselves? A nice smile. You could laugh if you really want to go for it, like we do in the morning, or my qigong, or we could just gently smile into our bodies, into our lower bellies, into our hearts, into our third eye. Tap your head. I know it looks stupid, but it's really good for energizing the body. Tap your neck. Really good for stiff neck. Now tap your upper back. Look, this is what's so brilliant about the tapper. You can reach that bit that you can't quite get to without it. Now this does the trick if you don't have a tapper and you're feeling left out. Use your hand and drum that top bit just here on the shoulder. Okay, that's not bad. That's the next best thing. But if you can get yourself a tapper, this is what you can do. Ah, so good. La 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 la. Right, now then you can drum around your tummy. Really good for the digestive system. One of the problems with the stress response that all of us go through, plus sedentary lifestyle that most of us are in, is that the blood goes away from the digestive system because the body puts it into the muscles for fight or flight. That is a big disaster for the body, okay? Because that means that you will not be digesting your food properly, which means your metabolism slows down, means you're not basically getting the nutrients from your food correctly just because of the stress response. You think, oh my God. So if any of you have ever been on a diet in the attempt to lose weight or be healthy, then you are missing the lowest hanging fruit there is by just drumming to your abdomen like this in a clockwise direction. You're going to be increasing blood flow. That is immediately going to improve your digestive system and deal with belly fat. No brainer. And the whole thing's with one piece of kit. So this does everything. Upper shoulders, head. Therefore, the minute you're tapping the head, headaches are improved, hair follicle is improved, hair growth improved, tension in the head improved, the neck, the back, tension, long bones, stem cells, soft joints, repairing injuries. Now we go to the abdomen, digestive system. Now we go to the thighs and the bottom. Brilliant for cellulite. I mean, like, really? Is there anything that this thing doesn't do? And then backs of the knees, like this, really good for preventing injuries. Look how easy you can reach your feet because it's long. They're really good for the stress response. The feet really good for getting the energy of the body down into the feet before bed. And what you'll notice from doing this for just 1 minute is it's instant energy. Immediately your body feels awake. It's gone, woo, there we go. And if you do this in your bathroom, this is my bathroom, my shower is in there, okay? So I have my shower, I dry my skin, and then I'm in here tapping with this, preferably on naked skin. I won't subject you to that. You've had more than enough of my body parts for the last week before I bear all on Instagram. I'm not going to do that. But it's really good. It just works, okay? And it's £28, which is a bit of a bargain, to be honest, because it lasts forever. Well, it doesn't last forever, but it lasts. This is 3 years old now because I've been working with this for ages, and I can assure you this is as good as it was the day I bought it. So you just whack yourself with this thing, have it down at your desk, have it in your bathroom, just have it to hand because it's just a bit of a kind of self-care no-brainer. In my opinion, this is the easiest entry point into the world of well-being, okay? No one else is selling it, thank goodness, because it was our idea and I love it and it's brilliant. And it works. It works, it works, it works, it works. If you've heard of gua sha, this is pai sha. Gua sha means press stroke flush. It means you press stroke the skin with the crystal to get the blood circulation moving. With the tapper, you strike the body with the tapper to get the circulation moving. And just doing it like this in an invigorated way is going to get you moving. Now, if you're elderly or you're not feeling well or you're recovering from long COVID, you just go gently. Which takes me to the second half of this feed, which is tapping for relaxation. You don't have to whack yourself like I just was, okay? When you're getting ready for bed, the best thing that you can do is just spend 5 minutes, just close your eyes, slow down the breath, smile down into your lower belly, smile down here, smiling and breathing, and just gently tapping all over the body, slowly, slowly, and just you'll find that lovely soporific tap, 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 really relaxing on the body, go in the back of the neck, really good for preparing you for sleep, so easy, okay, such an easy technique. Who would have thought that something so simple was so powerful? But then again, If you've come to Hayo'u because of the beauty restorers and the crystals, who would have thought that pressing a crystal on your skin was going to be the modern day answer to everything and beyond? I mean, who would have thought? And yet here it is. So this is all you do. You just tap. And if you've got problems with joints, you just tap softly around the joints. Really good for stimulating the blood flow. What have we got going on here? I spent too long in the garden and came in with an achy back and feeling much better as tension gone. Yay! I'm so pleased. And obviously gardening is great, but it does tend to take it out of you with the body. So using these techniques is fantastic. Tapping, gua sha, all of these things, hot and cold bathing. My clear crystal should be with me tomorrow. Yay! I'm so glad everybody getting their products. This is so fantastic. And the great thing is that we're doing these lives every day, okay? So we're doing more IGTVs, more YouTube instructions, so loads and loads of ways for me to teach you what you need to do with these brilliant products, okay? Am I okay? Yes, I am fine. I had to spend a little bit of time with my children this morning, so I couldn't do the Qigong because my children are like everyone else's, are being homeschooled, and after 2 weeks of me basically not sorting them out in the morning, we've slightly run aground at Katie Brindle. So I've got to do my share, which is fine. Is dry skin brushing similar? The thing about dry skin brushing is that that's just for lymphatics, okay? It just moves the lymph. Tapping and gua sha works on the lymph, but also works on the qi, which is the energy and the life force, and the circulatory system, i.e. the blood. So you get everything, okay? You can also just, if you want to do the equivalent of dry brushing, you can just use the tapper in the same way and just brush it over the energetic pathways of the body. It's quite nice. It's very relaxing as well. It's amazing the things that you can do with this. Jess did a great class this morning. Yay, I know. Jess is amazing. And what we're going to do, guys, is we're moving my Qigong class to Hayo'u Fit as of Monday morning. So it's just moving site. It's the same class, same time, same everything. And then I'm going to do Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays. And then Aaron is going to do a day. And then the other trainers are going to share the other day between them so that you get a bit of a mishmash going on. And they're all basically following the same routine. Just gives you different personalities, which we think is really nice. And also, my kids have basically launched a complaint that they basically never see me, which is true, they don't. So I do need to give them a bit of attention because they're actually missing school because of me working. And I am a mother, so I do have to actually watch what they're doing. So there we go. So basically, that is all you need to know for tapping. Okay, by the way, can I keep my gua sha in the fridge? Yes, you absolutely can. You absolutely can. Do we need to sign up? No, you don't. You just come on to Hayo'u Fit at 8 in the morning and we will, well, in my case, 3 minutes past 8 because I am never on time as I was today. There's always a little bit of wiggle room. I work on the basis that I do so much on IGTV that you guys are very sympathetic and you accept the fact that my timing is a little bit elastic to say the least. But we get there more or less, okay? So the class will continue. It's going to be bigger, better than ever before and move to where it really belongs now, which is on the Hayo'u Fit platform because it is a Qigong class. So it doesn't really make sense that the Qigong class isn't on the Qigong platform. So we took the executive decision to move it. And now we've got all these other instructors that want to teach it as well. Everyone wants to get involved. So we're just expanding it a bit, okay? So there we go. We appreciate what you do. Well, I appreciate you for joining me. I'm very, very grateful. So there we go. Kind of tapping for energy. You're struggling to wake before 8:30 in the morning. I can assure you I am also struggling to wake before 8:30 in the morning. Just watch the class afterwards, okay? Or come and do my lunchtime class, which will be tomorrow on Hayo'u Fit at 12 o'clock. That is a Zoom class. And of course, there are amazing flows on Hayo'u Fit for you at the moment, which will deepen these practices. So the tapper is very much a Qigong piece of kit, but it really, really works, okay? You use it day and night. I know, I love mine. I use mine too. I mean, basically in the morning, invigorating. The only thing I would say is just don't tap the kidneys, which are just at the bottom of the lungs. You can tap your lower back like this. You can tap them, but you have to be a bit careful because some people's are a bit fragile. So we just basically give you a blanket contraindication, say please don't do it. So that's kind of it really. You just tap vigorously in the morning or if you need an energy burst, and then you just tap slowly at night to get yourself ready for sleep. And that is really how you use the tapper in your basic self-care routine. I mean, it really isn't any more complicated than that. It simply works. Oh, we've got someone from Spain here. Hello. So, and I love tapping my head. I find it really, really relaxing despite the fact it looks a bit weird. But that ship has completely sailed with me. I mean, I've made a living out of talking about things that look weird, which nonetheless then becomes desirable after we've all got our teeth into them and gone, actually, who cares? This is really good. And the thing about tapping is because of the shape of the tapper, it gives you this really, like my dodgy shoulder. Like, look, you can go up to it there. What's so good about it is it reaches those bits that you can't quite reach. Just there, I'm like, oh, so I can't get the body restored down there. So the tapping is the perfect kind of accessory. So I know I love the sound of it as well. It is so lovely. It's such a great piece of kit. And the other thing I like about it is that this is very good for the men folk, okay? Because I know that they tend to watch us and going kind of out the corner of their eyes going, what's all this nonsense now? Mr. Brindle is not exactly one to use a crystal on his face, but he does use the tapper. He loves the tapper. He uses it because he used to have bad knees and lower back pain. He doesn't have that anymore. I really recommend that you just tap just around the joints and on the soft joints. It's really good. You catch up later or you do the bits you can. That's brilliant. Love you have the option. There we go. Well, we put it up there for you. So basically tapping behind the knees, tapping the lower calves, really good for lower back pain. Just tapping the feet, really good for relaxing the body. You'd be amazed. You think, really? But I promise you it does. Feels really, really good, especially that inside bit. Oh, and it's so easy. There. It's a really good discipline to do before you go to sleep, okay? So, there we go. When you're not looking, what's this? What have I missed? What have I missed? Mike moves something, especially there we go. I don't know. I don't think Mr. Brindle does actually use my crystals when I'm not looking. What do you do for the lower back? Okay, well, the first thing for lower back is we normally treat the lower back via the calves. So you tap the calves, comb the calves, gua sha with the body restored the calves, okay? Lower back pain is normally caused by a vacuity or an emptiness in the kidneys because they're getting tired. So download the kidney fact sheet. Strengthen up the energy with Qigong. Okay, Qigong is really good. Tap the lower back down here. Okay, but the best thing of all is tapping the lower calves round here. Okay, and then adding in Qigong into your daily practice. If anybody is starting to get the hang of these tools and thinking, oh my God, these tools are brilliant, they totally work, I love them. If that is you, then please, if you're not already, add in Qigong. Okay, you are allowed to have a free Hayo'u Fit class on us. Catherine just message Catherine, there she is, Catherine_Team KB. Okay, that is her Instagram. And we are able to give you a free class. So you can try it out, okay? Because Qigong is amazing and it works by supplementing these products, okay? These ideas for these products basically are the entry point into self-care. And then if you want to deepen the journey, you add in Qigong. Yes, you tap the kidney. You don't tap the kidneys themselves. Download the kidney fact sheet, which is over on Katie Brindle, okay? But you want to tap the lower back and the lower calves for back pain and then add Qigong in and add all of the advice in the kidney fact sheet. Most back pain is due to the kidneys being deficient, okay? That is a very basic rule, but it's pretty true, okay, in my experience. That's what normally causes the problem. And then because you need to strengthen up the energy that goes either side of the spine, and that gets deficient because the kidneys get tired. So the body then has to make compromises, so it puts the energy into the kidneys because they're keeping you alive, which means those energy channels either side of the back start going like this, and then you get slip discs, and you get lower lumbar pain, and you get emptiness and cold and all this stuff. Everything you need to know is here. The products work. Add in the fact sheet, add in Qigong, okay? And that is a really easy way to deal with lower back pain. So there we go. Easy peasy. If anyone wants to try a Qigong class, please message Catherine, Catherine_Team KB. If anybody wants personalised instructions on how to use the tappers or even to have Qigong classes, we will be able to offer those on Hayo'u Fit. And of course, Katie, our head therapist over at Katie_the Skin Whisperer_ bit of a mouthful. We're moving that to Hayo'u clinics any day. It's going to be a lot easier for me. She will be able to bespoke these treatments to you as well. In the meantime, you have me giving you the demonstrations. So thank you all so much. Do DM Catherine if you would like to find out about any of the flows, because we are here to help you in lockdown. Until tomorrow, where as usual, I have no idea what I'm talking about because I can't remember. I will see you later. I need to go and do my kids' tea. Mwah! Have a lovely evening, folks.